Hey guys, it is Friday here in West Virginia, and we're going to do a Free It Friday video for you, and we're freeing two mini GT cars today. Both are Nissan GTRs, but one's an R34 and one is an R35. So, up first, I guess we'll go ahead and do the pink one since he's in the pick already. So this is one that I may have unboxed a long time ago, maybe a year or so ago when it was first launched when I was in the Philippines, and I would have done it in just the sealed box. Today we're doing the Miho exclusive, and they limited this exclusive to 4,200. And anyways, as I've mentioned before, comparing the international sealed box release or the blister pack Miho release, it's the exact same car. The only difference is maybe the box colors are swapped around, or maybe the picture may be slightly different. Sometimes they will do this, and then sometimes there will be a Japan blister pack release, and then the card art would be different. That's the only difference. All the cars are the same. The only thing that is exclusive and limited to 4,200 is the packaging. That's it. So anyways, going back to that, let's take a look at the car. It's beautifully done in like a medium pink color. And on your box, you have the LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GTRR. And it says class. That's the sponsor on the car. Yeah, at first I thought that was an error, the GTRR, but that's actually the name of the LBWK body kit. So if you're actually purchasing the body kit for your car, that's what it would be called. So on the back side of this blister pack, it has pretty much everything that is on the box. And even they took one thing from the box and put on the blister pack, which is the holographic sticker from TSM, which usually signifies that it is an actual product, because when these were first launched, not this particular model, but the number 3s and number 4s and such of the blue and gray GTRs, there were some knockoffs made in China. So that's why people really got picky about having this holographic sticker on the box. Well, the box with the Miho exclusives does not have this sticker because they put it on the blister pack. So if you open this and toss your blister pack and just keep the car in the box, you won't have this. But they changed that as of the number 23 Japan Drift R35 that has this kit on it. It actually has a window back here, cut out in the cardboard, where you can see the back of the box, and the sticker is on that box. So I think that may be the way they're going to do all of them from now on, but I'm not 100% sure. But at least that one was done that way, and it was kind of unique. So I did like that idea, so you don't have to cut this out. Some people have cut them out and taped them to the back of the box. I don't do that. I don't really care. I just throw them away. So anyways, we've already cut this open as like a door flipping open, and as you can see, the sticker is no longer on the box and such. And we'll take out the box and then take out the car and its little PVC tray, and pretty much the stuff that we didn't look at in detail on the box or on the blister pack is here on this box. And as you can see, on this side of the box, you have your age recommendation because it is a collector's model. And it is a choking hazard to little kids because of the small parts. On this end cap, you have Mini GT and Scale 164 in pink. That side, you have your Liberty Walk emblem. And on top, you have your box, or I'm sorry, you have your car collector number, which is number 281, and your website for Mini GT, where to find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And the pic of the actual car. The backside has your licensing stuff and everything but the TSM sticker. Sometimes they even have like a dotted line outlining where the sticker would lay on the box, but this one does not have that. So this is your LB Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GTRR version 1 class. So the reason they call it version 1, I think, is because of the secondary wing that they offer on the kit. This has like a TRD style wing. This is the first one, as you can see, version 1. Then they have this really big, elaborate, like wide wing that is on pedestals, kind of like a almost like an IndyCar wing, but it does mount to the top of the deck lid. So it's basically like your standard high wing, except the mounts are in the middle, and it does exceed, I think, even the body a little bit. It's pretty wide and such, but that would be the version 2. So opening the box, just to show you guys that they do give you the plastic tray. Now, if you did get the Lamborghinis, the Aventador, that was not released, that was recalled, and you get the red so-called Japan exclusive from Toys R Us, that was actually not supposed to be the car, but anyways, they packaged it that way, and if you open it up, you'll see that the box does not have the plastic tray inside. Same thing with the gray one and the yellow one. So that's the only time that they did this, because those were leaks from the factory. They were kind of packaged up and just sold or given to like the vendors. They weren't really supposed to be released to the public, but a lot of them did make it out there. So back to this car. As you can see, it has some very nice looking livery on it with the Asian characteristics on this characters on the side, and then co-sponsor decals and the outline of Liberty Walk. Then you have class, and you still have that imagine people living life in peace. John Lennon, Kato Watura, little quote there that is on a lot of the R35s and even the Lamborghinis and such. So you still have that there, but at the very bottom of the door, it's usually right through the center of the door with a little Japanese flag at the very beginning. And this one, I think, it has it at the end. So, and it's done in black. Usually they're white with either a black rising sun or, let me zoom out here. Sorry about that. Okay. So going back to the car, you have your rubber mirrors, which are pretty flexible, but I would still be careful. You have LB Silhouette Works, sorry, on the top of the window. And you could see that the steering wheel is on the right-hand side. I believe that these were only right-hand drive cars, because you could see the Miho exclusive, which is usually the USA exclusive. They would sometimes like make cars left-hand drive, but that's not the case with this one. I think they are all right-hand drive. And as you can see, it has acrylic headlight lenses, nice detail with the GTR and the grille, the red lip of the grille insert, the silver detailed intercooler, the canard wings, spoilers, whatever you'd like to call them. And then nice detail on the wheels, as you can see. The wheels, that looks like this tire has a wide sidewall, but they don't. The wheel actually has a very wide lip on it. It's kind of unique. And then same livery on this side. And then going to the back, as I mentioned, this wing kind of looks like a TRD, Toyota Racing Department or Division wing, the way it looks. But it is Liberty Walk, and all of them have a ducktail wing on them with this kit. Even the version 2 has this ducktail thing going on there. And then you have red acrylic taillight lenses and a nice looking detailed air diffuser here, and that boxy look of like a Silhouette Works type of kit. And then at the bottom of the car, the base is metal. So it is metal on metal, treaded rubber tires, and it is held together by button head Phillips screws. So you could wheel swap it very easily if you wanted to, and later on swap it back to the original if you wanted to. So that's kind of cool that you can do that with this car. So coming up next is the R34, which we did one of these not too long back, and it was in white because I had that thing for white Nissans for a while. And this one, the only difference is the hood design, and it is done in a carbon fiber. So same thing with this, it just has TSM emblem on the package, not on the box. It is limited to 4,200 also, but that is for the packaging and not the car. So, not sure how many of the cars were released, but I would say it's in the thousands. but not probably over 20,000, or maybe even not over 10,000. Not sure what the total production number of the car itself is. So taking it out, you have your box, and then you have your car here in the tray, and we'll slip him out of the tray, throw that blister pack to the side, take a quick look at this box. So that's an actual picture of the die-cast and not the one-to-one car, which is kind of nice. Sometimes it's very deceiving. It almost looks like a real car. Same thing with the age recommendation, choking hazards, GTR emblem on this end instead of like a Liberty Walk, because it's just your standard Nissan GTR. And then you have your Mini GT Scale 164 on that end cap. Now on the back side, once again, is your licensing, and this is Nissan Skyline GTR R34 V-Spec, and this is white, and it is only in right-hand drive. They did not make this model in left-hand drive because these were not available in left-hand drive. And in real, they try to keep things as realistic as possible in their 1/64th world with their releases. So there's your PVC tray, as like the other one had. And then this car is very nicely done, and the car is almost 100% exactly the same as the other one, except because of being a V-Spec, it has this one single intake type hood, and this one does have a carbon fiber hood, and the front bumper cover is slightly different. And that is pretty much about it. Everything else is the same between it and then the other white R34 release. The reason I picked it up is because I seen that there were more little characteristics that were different between it and the standard white, all white without the carbon hood. I thought it was just going to be a carbon hood tampo, but it's not. It's a little more in depth than that. So very nice car, and as you can see, right-hand drive, the gauge clusters there on the right-hand side, and these only came in right-hand drive. Very flexible, durable, black rubber mirrors, nice detail with acrylic headlight lenses, and as I said, if you look at this standing next to the other one, it does have a different style bumper cover. Very subtle differences, but still different. Has the same 6-spoke style wheels. And you have red acrylic taillight lenses, GTR plate, nice detail with the Nissan and GTR emblems, and the other brake light there. And then on the bottom, you have a metal base held down with button head Phillips screws. Once again, you could customize very easily and put back to factory if you wanted to later on. Detail with a dual tip muffler coming out the back side there. So that is the white R34, and then your pink R35. That's our Free It Friday today. I went ahead and did 2 of them since we have Black Friday today. It's kind of a holiday. Everybody's at home, so maybe they'll have time to watch a longer video. So anyways, guys, that's it for now. I don't know if I'll be back this weekend or not, but I will be back on Monday for us to do something related to Mopar, most likely, for our Mopar Monday. So I appreciate you watching. Have a nice and safe weekend.